Hello everyone, Luke Smith here, and welcome to this Saturday's quickie reading. It's the 22nd of May. We're going to read Chris's kitchen article. We read about Chris's bedroom last week, so let's go into another room. I thought I already did this quickie reading, but it turns out I didn't, because I looked through on my videos and I didn't do it. We got a quote: "Do not consume." This is a short one, by the way. It won't take long. The instructions Chris wrote on his frozen semen container. Good advice for everything else in the kitchen. Chris's kitchen, located on the second floor of 14 Branchland Court. Again, I don't know if this is a thing in America, but why do you have it on the second floor? Is a disgusting cesspool of rotting food, dirty dishes, boxes of old crap, and several containers filled with autistic navy. Chris's computer is located here. Why would you put your computer here? I have no idea. In the kitchen. Normally in the living room or bedroom, but not in the kitchen. I don't see why. A laptop maybe you can carry around, but yeah, not a computer. And before the house fire, he had shot a few videos in this place, including various videos of him masturbating after the fire. He kept his sperm in the freezer next to the TV dinners and ice cream. We'll throw them the fuck out. He and his mother ate. The kitchen pre-fire. The following items were present in Chris's kitchen. This was before the fire of 2014. Christmas decorations, including a tree that were left to stew year round, and most likely have been there since the Clanders moved in. Various pots and pans, disposable food, fast food containers piled up on top of plates. They're disposable, you're supposed to throw them away. A mountain of presumably unwashed dishes and cookware covering almost half the window. A giant mound spilled out past the window and well around the corner of the bench. No space to prepare food was visible. One perfectly cylindrical object embossed with a Mountain Dew label. Plastic bags, some apparently still containing matter. Oh God, chuck them away. Bet that absolutely reeks in there. 2 chairs or movable sets of drawers, both covered in junk. A potted plant sat atop the cupboard due to its healthy, uniformed bright green colour, despite living in a trash heap on the high shelf. With no access to sunlight or water, top men are certain it was fake. Paper plates, which smeared with some kind of yellow food, were clearly visible, sitting near the 2 fast food milk and drink containers atop of a mountain of rubbish. Could be an overflowing bin. Empty your bin. Purple box of tissues right behind the microwave in the far left corner. That's a fire hazard. Various knickknacks on the small shelf obscure another part of the window, coupled with a mound trash heap. This almost completely obscured the window. Enough junk to completely block the door. Again, another fire hazard. A safety risk as well. A Resident Evil biohazard fridge where mold and yeast devoured everything the Chandlers haven't. Yeah, we all know what happened in Resident Evil 7 and 8, don't we? The kitchen post-fire. After the house renovation, the Chandlers managed to keep less clutter in the kitchen. There is now enough room for Chris and Barb to cook food on the stove, as shown in during Thanksgiving 2016, where Chris posted photos to Facebook of the Candler's meal. We got pictures of that right here. I might as well bring these all up because there we are. That's enough of them. There. I'll bring them up and I'll view them at the end of the video. However, the sanitary level of the kitchen was still an issue. In February 2016, a video leaked of Chris showing off his collection of frozen sperm. Oh, in a video, okay. The containers made of Tupperware labelled with "Do Not Consume," sample, a date and timestamp, and his signature. One had the date of May 18th 2015 and another of February 20th 2016, showing that he has been maintaining the collection for at least 9 months. The goals also putting your sperm in the fridge will kill the sperm, because a fridge is nowhere cold enough and freezers are not as cold enough to keep sperm alive. So yeah, he kind of fucked up anyway. Chris's goals were to keep his semen viable after his transgender surgery / subliminal frequency hypnosis to remove his duck. He also wanted to be able to donate to a lesbian couple named Salmonella. An honour he lost to Goen. Of course, a DIY sperm bank will not work with a standard freezer, so all Chris has accomplished is making something that pairs with his Fanta. List of videos filmed here. Presumably, almost all of Chris's IRC chats and webcam conversations, I don't know what that means, took place in the kitchen, save for a few that employed only his PS3. He also ventured out of his room to record several videos in front of the computer in the kitchen. Okay, we've got some date stamps here. Let's get ready. There you go. 25th of September 2008. The Chris sex videos. Chris performs various bizarre dances, strips and jerks off in front of a webcam for Panda Halo. In his fucking kitchen. Why? You got to do that in the privacy of your own room if you're into that kind of shit. The 3rd of November 2009, rescuing Casey from Kristen Weston Candler. While the bulk of his videos took place in a Little Big Planet level, Chris recorded a brief preface in the kitchen. The 24th of December 2009, on Christmas Eve. What did he do on Christmas Eve? The shout out to her fans in hospital. Chris expresses his sympathies for the ailing Columbine killers. On the 31st of December 2009, New Year's Eve, the address to my Wikipedia SciSoap. Again, what is that? Chris complains about the ads on his Wikipedia and wallows in the delusion that he has any control over the site. On the 31st of May 2010, 1 year almost 1 year later, I think that's a star date thing, Chris announces his abandonment of the Wikipedia while insisting that he still owns the right to Sonic 2. And on the 10th of October that year, Chris sips from a bottle of liquor and jabbers at Jackie's boyfriend Lars in Raglar dialect. On the 18th of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah, that is, I think it is. Chris stuffs his plush breasts under his shirt and discusses the danger of breast cancer. In late 2013, tour of Chris's house 2, Chris refers to the fridge as a biohazard and shows us that the kitchen is now completely blocked off by Barb's hoarded clutter. This implies that they are now entirely dependent on takeouts and or microwavable meals for nutrition. On the 26th of February 2016, Chris's specimen sample 1 was taken after renovations. First one was taken after renovations. Chris shows off some semen samples that has been stored in the freezer. On the 18th of 2018 March, tour of Chris's house 3 features a clear look at the state of the kitchen post-fire. Boxes of hoarded junk take up much of the room, although there is space for a pathway from entrance to the fridge, counter, sink and stove. Pots and pans were left on the stovetops burners, while dishes are crammed into the sink and junk covers the countertop. And on the 28th of March 2018, our signatures, a video of Barb and Chris verifying their signatures for potential customers. Yeah, no one would buy your signature, Chris. No one would buy them. Right, that was it for this reading, but let's have a look. This is his meal. As you can see, mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Really don't know why. And more dirtiness. Look at the grabbiness around here. Not really clean. We got yes, his specimen sample here. You can see all the pots and pans in the sink. Here you can see like more dishes piling up, and here is basically an almost panoramic image. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, ugly green paint job. Yep. It looks like a storeroom, not like a fucking kitchen, really. 2, 3. So yeah, that was it for Chris's Kitchen Quickie reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, because I definitely didn't. It didn't. No, this is really gross sort of reading. It's like, come on, it's your own fucking house. Don't let it live in squalor. You gotta look after it. I'll buy it, it'll burn down just like Chris's first house. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Doing good for time, and I will see you in another video.